3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Punch Drunk Podcast with the Brooks Brothers. I got Michael, Joey.
Howdy.
How you guys doing?
Good. Feeling good, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
A few things we want to talk about first. Michael, last night, you...
Golden Gloves first round.
First round Golden Gloves. Southern New England Golden Gloves that we were telling everybody about in our last podcast. How'd things go?
Not my way.
No. Do you want to talk about it?
I got caught in the first round and I couldn't recover from the first one and just went downhill from that. I started off well. I watched the first round over and over and I thought I was winning the first round. And then I got hit once and then he kept grabbing the back of my head. I got angry, lost my composure, and went downhill from there.
So it happens, right? So what does that do now? Put you waiting until your next contest?
Take a long look in the mirror and figure it out.
All right.
But the Golden Gloves is not over for the Brooks Brothers.
No, we got another one.
Mm-hmm. I'm fighting the 28th in the finals.
And do you know anything about your opponent?
Oh, yeah, we have video of him, so can't say too much. Don't want to, reveal what I'm going to do, but we know how to beat him, and we know I can beat him, so I just got to get trained and prepare for him, and, I'll win. But just got to stick to the game plan.
You need to cut any weight?
Yeah, but I'm on point. I'm on path to doing it.
You still have another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Good.
So.
All right. How do you feel?
Huh?
Feel good?
Yeah, I'm just sore.
All right.
It was a good fight, though. The first round was very, very intense.
Well,
you hit him with a good shot, but
I thought you won the first round.
The only thing that was upsetting me was the ref kept pulling you guys apart when you were getting in tight. Yeah, every time we got in close, that was my game plan, and the ref kept breaking it before I could even get to work, and so he was allowing him to fight at his distance, which I didn't want to. I didn't want to fight at distance, and the ref kept breaking it. I couldn't even get to work on the inside at all.
Yeah, he was much taller anyway, so you had short distance.
So every time I got in tight, the ref kept breaking it, and that was getting me pissed off.
Yeah.
And so he basically allowed that kid to fight at the distance that he wanted to and wouldn't let me even get to work on my game plan or anything. So it's whatever. And the kid kept grabbing the back of my head, hit me with 4 shots after the bell rang, after the first. Yeah. Got to keep my composure in there.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. People wouldn't understand about you have to keep your composure, but you're in a tough fighting sport. And it's tough for people to understand. What do you mean keep your composure when you're fighting? But you really do. That's a lot of things. This is more the technical aspect of boxing. So that's right. Like we've said, they're just learning lessons, right? You get up and you pick yourself up and you move on. All right. Well, Joey, good luck to you on the 28th.
Thanks, bro.
We'll all be there.
Thanks, bro.
NFL, really unbelievable game last night. Jacksonville coming back. They were down 27 points. And they come back. Gutsy call, even with the penalty, to go for 2 to bring that within a 2-point game. I mean, you're looking at, kick the...
You were saying, why are they doing this? Why are they doing
Oh, my God, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? So that's one of those hero, absolute ass moves. If you don't make it, you look like a complete ass. You make it, you look like a hero. But he decided to go for it when they took the penalty. And by the way, that penalty was not on Bosa. He was instigated. You can see the ref walking up to him. Let the player get to the sidelines. Let him say what he wants. And then that referee went over to him and started getting an engaging conversation with him. And obviously Bosa said something that he didn't like, so he throws a flag. Well, he never would have had that flag thrown if he didn't go and run up to him and instigate the whole thing. So shame on him as well.
Yeah, very weird behavior from the ref for doing that.
Yeah. But gutsy call, and Jacksonville moves on. I never thought that I would say this, even 3 years ago. I never thought I'd say the Patriots did not make the playoffs even, and Jacksonville advances to the next round. Holy shit.
Times have changed.
Yes, they have. And we're waiting for breaking news, hopefully, to come out of the Patriots and see what they do with some of the coaching changes they're going to make. Because they have to make them. So let's go on the tail end of Wild Card Weekend. Let's talk about the NFL. We've got some big games today.
Yeah.
I really like these games today and tonight.
How'd you do last week on your parlay?
I lost one.
The last one I did too. The Packers.
Yeah.
3-4 on my parlay. You
I
know,
don't even know how I did. I think I lost.
yeah, it sucked.
Well, that's all right.
I wish I
Yeah.
won, but the games that we have on today, we have Cowboys versus Bucks, Ravens versus Bengals, and Giants versus Vikings. Oh wait, no,
What the
no.
hell are you talking about?
I was reading it the other way around. We have Dolphins
fuck?
versus Bills, Giants versus Vikings, and Ravens versus Bengals. And then tomorrow is Cowboys and Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
So we're all right.
It's all right.
All right, are we doing picks or? 'Cause I
Yeah.
just made mine.
I think they're pretty easy, but go ahead.
Well, I did over 44.5 in the Dolphins-Bills game. And then I did the Giants money line. And then over 40 in Ravens-Bengals.
So we only have 3 picks.
It's only 3 games.
Yeah, I know tomorrow.
I didn't even look at tomorrow.
Heard. All right, Paul.
Well, I'm going to go just. I'm not sure about the over-under on that because it's so flipping cold up there, and I just think Buffalo's going to whip ass on them, but it's going to be one-sided. But I'm going to go with Buffalo, and I'm going to give the points also on that. That's a 14-point spread. So I'm going to take Buffalo, and they're going to cover. Yeah, they're going to kick ass. Yeah, this is not even ridiculous. Miami's too banged up. They don't have. I don't think they have what it takes. So, also next pick is the Giants in a surprise over Minnesota. I like
Yeah,
the Giants on that one.
too.
And then the final pick for today is Cincinnati. I think they're going to win big over Baltimore, but Cincinnati.
Spread's 8.5.
Yeah.
So you're not doing a 4th pick? We're all doing 3?
Well, I'm just going to do 3. Yeah.
Well, I'll do 4 picks. I got the Bills money line, Giants money line, Bengals money line, and Buccaneers over the Cowboys money line.
Yeah, I didn't have that with that.
I don't see Tom Brady losing. I said
I
it
did.
before and I say it again. I think Tom Brady's winning it. Playoff
Well-
Tom Brady, nobody's beating him.
I mean, most people are not giving the Bucks a chance in this one, but
It's at Tampa.
it is in Tampa.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to see what the weather's supposed to be like. No, it's supposed to be pretty decent weather. So 70 degrees, but that's Tom Brady's home field. So
It's
not bad.
playoffs too.
I know,
Tom Brady's not-
and I think they're they get some banged up people, but they're pretty healthy on offense. So, all right, so I think I want to enjoy this part.
All right. Wait, what do you mean?
Wait, no, yeah.
What? The onion?
Yeah.
Way too early.
Why?
At the end. That's at the end.
Why can't you do it right now?
Because I can't be talking. Remember, you couldn't talk for the whole podcast because you were eating the onion after. You couldn't even talk. So why do we do it like
Okay.
like?
Well, we
minutes
no,
in?
hey, we don't have to.
Yeah,
Chicken
no way,
wing.
man.
We don't have to. We're more on a free form format
Yeah, we're in
here.
a free for format. Perfect for podcast. Toby, let's talk about how Michael gone. Speaking of NFL, how Michael, on a fight with LeGarrette Blunt, he didn't like you for something.
My God, that was so long ago.
Yeah,
What did you get?
I
A
wanna
Twitter
restart
war with him?
Yeah.
I want to restart the fire and have you guys fight. Because he was upset. He was jealous.
What was he
He
jealous?
was mad about something.
Yeah.
No, it was
I said
because
I called him a bitch because he was making fun of the kid standing on at Gillette holding a sign saying "Give me my chance," and he tweeted saying like, "This isn't the way to do it," making fun of him. So I said, "How about you get out of your car and actually fucking tell him the right way to do things and help him out?" I said it's kind of a bitch move to just drive by him, and he was like, "Oh." He said a bunch of shit, and then he was like, "How about you come show me that's a bitch move?" Trying to fight me. And then he started talking about how he makes millions of dollars. And I was like, well, at least I have a job that I know I won't lose. You, on the other hand, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah.
And he got all mad. And then he blocked me. I think Kraft had something to do with that. Because Gronk got into it, too.
yeah, Gronk was like, "Keep it up, boys." Love
Yeah,
the action.
Gronk said, "This is hilarious. Keep it up."
You never met up with him, did you? Just to even say hi.
I would have.
That would have been hilarious. You have any funny moments with you?
Yeah, I don't know because I don't get in fights with professional athletes.
He also doesn't have any social media.
I have Instagram.
How do you do on Instagram? Like,
How do I do?
How many followers do you have?
Oh, I have like Instagram, like not that much, like 1,600. For an average,
That's
it's
about
like
1,550 more than me.
it's like an average Joe. Like, well, you because like you're an old guy, you know. You're a dad. Usually, dads or moms only get like a couple hundred.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm rocking up there with the thousands. But TikTok, it's different.
What do you have on TikTok?
160,000 followers. So, getting up there.
Michael, you got TikTok?
Yeah, but I don't even have like a username or anything. I just go on there and watch
I
videos.
think I actually have 2 followers.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
I'm gonna look it up. I think one of them's you.
What I do want to do is our shorts are doing really well.
Whatever.
And I need to post more shorts, especially on YouTube. The short for the Peter Parter got over 1,000 views
Wow.
on YouTube.
What about the
Sadly, how many likes did that get?
I don't know. Us eating the food in Spain and stuff, like bad food.
what are we doing the next Yum Box?
Next, they come out the 14th. So, it actually should come in today or something.
Let's hope
Today or
we have a
tomorrow.
decent. You know, it's the countries that you don't think are going to do well come in with surprising upsets.
Yeah.
They come in. They come in clutch sometimes.
They
but
do.
then the countries you think they are well.
I mean, they
Say
get a
dog
box from
shit.
Thailand or Philippines. You're like, man, it actually is pretty good. Italy, well, that sucked.
Yeah.
And even when we checked with my niece, your cousin, she didn't know any,
Yeah, she had no idea. what
none of those
this
candies. So that was bullshit.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the most popular candy in Italy, and she had no idea what
They
it
give
was.
it the shit candies from Italy, probably. Like the ones that are on the.
We were talking
bottom
about the
of show.
refereeing last night, too.
Dude, why did they switch the referee on your fight? They had the guy that looked like Murr from Impractical Jokers the whole time, and then they switch him out, a random guy for you, and I'm like, all right, this guy better be good. He wasn't that good.
He didn't know when to break. He didn't know... He didn't hear the bell go off.
Was he the same guy that did Geo's too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was.
He's terrible. He's going to get someone hurt.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Allowed 4 punches after the bell. I stopped fighting, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Why is this kid still throwing punches?
We're like, what?
Kid's teeing off on me, and the round ended like
With
10
the ref,
seconds
what was
ago.
the ref doing? Like nothing.
Nothing.
you just gotta block, I guess, because the rule.
I mean,
Protect yourself at all
usually that when the bell rings, it's over. So
But that's the ref's fault, yeah. But
So you've
what an
got
idiot.
a couple of teammates fighting next Saturday too, though, right?
yeah, Axel. I forget who else.
Just Axel?
No, there's
I don't. Yeah, I
Casado.
don't-
I think. No, Casado's on the 28th.
So it's you. By the way, we got to give a shout out to Chris Rivera. He had an unbelievable fight last night.
He's great.
That was really, really a good fight.
Against a really good opponent too. Von Hazard's really good.
Yeah. Not even sure. That could have been argumentative if that even was a split, because I had Chris winning all 3 rounds. It was tight. It was close. But he just kept his composure and just attacked when he wanted to, kept moving real well, and really controlled the fight.
It looked really good for him.
Wow, that was good. And he had a serious weight cut like the night before, right? Mm-hmm. Like 10 or 11 pounds or something.
Something
That's
like that,
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And Gio got robbed.
Gio got robbed. No question. No question. He got robbed.
The ref called a bullshit standing 8 against him.
Yeah, he
It
tripped.
was horrible. Yeah.
Back leg like kind of slipped out or something. It wasn't even a knockdown. It was no call for a standing eight, no need for it, I should say.
And he's like, what?
And even he was, he's like, what are you doing?
That guy sucked.
But I think if they watch film on him, and I know there were people taking videos of that fight, they're going to see that ref was out of position and never even saw him. He just reacted to his,
Right.
seeing
Balling.
something happen when he didn't really get a good look and say, okay, that was a slip, and it did not, nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was too busy moving his opponent, to the corner,
Right.
and it was a bad call, but.
That's refereeing in boxing.
It's going to happen. It's refereeing, and it's refereeing more in amateur fighting too. These guys, they're not pros by any means.
Out of the total of 38 refs they have.
Yeah, but here's my thing on that. It's not like you're refereeing like a football, hockey, baseball, or umpiring a baseball game. It's like people are getting in there to fight. It's a serious thing. You better be on your fucking game. Mm-hmm. You can't allow that shit to happen. You can't be mediocre. You can't be at a position when two people are literally fighting, putting their fucking balls in the line like that. Like, you better be on your fucking game. You're allowing kids to grab the back of someone's head and tee off like that, like he did. How many times did he grab the back of my head and throw uppercuts? There's at least twice.
That's one thing with the officiating.
Then 4 punches after the bell. Like, dude, you can't let that happen. You gotta be you gotta be better.
What about judging?
I mean, the judging is one thing, but the refereeing that shit can't happen. You can't be, oh, okay, well, it's just an amateur ref. No, sorry, you got to be on your A game. Otherwise, you're gonna get someone fucking killed.
Yeah.
So it's a serious thing that kind of pisses me off.
Well, you're gonna have, if you have 20 referees, somebody's got to be 20th in the ranking, like not as good as the top 5.
You still got to be.
You're always going to have something like that. That's true in any sport.
There has to be a grading system or something that they're graded on. And
I mean, holy shit! Look at Major League Baseball. They've been dealing with Angel Hernandez for years.
Right, but if he's going to ref like that,
you're a major professional and you suck.
Yeah, but he's not also refereeing two people fighting. There's a big difference.
I know there's a difference. I know obviously there's a difference in the sport. I'm just talking about there is going to be shittiness. There's going to be things that don't go your way, whether it be the judges or the refs. And it happens. So as long as anybody is going to compete in sports, you're going to run into shitty officiating.
Yeah, I think that's a shitty...
but it's going to happen.
Dangerous.
It's going to happen.
I think it's dangerous.
It's more dangerous, but if you're not doing it for the wrong reason, in other words, if he is not letting you fight your game and breaking you up, that's one thing. If he's allowing serious, head trauma or getting blasted without doing a standing 8 or stopping the fight, that's something entirely different. He's taking away a style that you had because that kid had much longer reach, much taller. You want to fight an inside game as opposed to an outside long distance game. So when you're fighting short distance, he also needs to pick up on that. That's what he's going to get in experience. That referee will get that with experience. Mm-hmm. That other kid wanted to fight long distance, throw his jab, keep you away from him. And every time you come in, if he just draped his arm on you, he didn't let you punch out.
No.
And he never said, punch out. He was just automatically break. Maybe that's what he was taught, early on, and he's just got to work with experience. He's just got to work that out. But it doesn't, hockey, baseball, basketball, who knows, but football, you're going to get, at times, you're going to have games where officiating absolutely sucks at any level. That's all part of competition. Doesn't matter the sport. But if you like sports and you compete, and it's in the minds and in the hands of officiating to regulate the rules, they're not always going to be perfect. Certainly not going to always go your side. Mm-hmm. That's part of competing. No. The judging, that's a different story too.
I mean, I don't have faith in them either. So
I think they have to do a little bit better with the judging.
I wasn't even watching. Were half of them on their phones this time too, or?
No, I just don't think that. What they don't do in amateurs, they don't give the scoring. Like except for nationals where they'll post each round the scores, right. Which I do think there is some credence to doing that in locals and even in Golden Gloves, where it's important to find out, where each of you stand. Who cares? If I lose the round, I'd like to know if it's 10-9. There was a fight last night that I thought that maybe the judges may have felt there was what they call total dominance in the scoring system. That would have made it 10-7. So you get 10-9, 10-8, and then 10-7 is total dominance in a round. So that's the term. And there was a fight last night that I thought, holy shit. The kid came out and blasted this kid like crazy. Owned the first round. I thought the fight was going to be over. The kid made it through the first round. But what was that score? And if you didn't know, if it was 10-8, probably 10-8. Could have been 10-7. But my point is, on a point system, if that other kid comes out and wins 10-9, 10-9, but lost the first round 10-7, where are you going to put this kid on the points? You going to tie? Mm-hmm. I mean, you're going to split on that point where clearly lost 2 rounds, lost 1 major round, but wins 2, and then he's going to win or lose in a split. So I don't know where that was, but I think they should be posting scores.
I think they've talked about it. I don't know. I thought Coach said something like that.
I mean, I think it would help even the judges. They'd look up and go, holy shit, I'm the only one here that doesn't have this other guy winning with this round. Everybody else has the round. But I think it helps the director, the league official who's in charge, the local official who is sitting there at the table, not a judge, but he is in charge, to see how is the scoring system. Are we somewhat on path here? And I think it should be that way. Otherwise, you get problems that we talk about anyways. Got to talk about my Bruins.
Yeah, I have them.
Holy shit. 70 points, beating Toronto. That was an amazing game. We watched the replay of that game. That was amazing.
Ridge Lake, with like a minute 16.
Absolute bomb.
That puck was on edge, had some movement to it. Great goal. A lot of.
Did you see that save from Olmark?
That was crazy.
That was a great save.
Went one side over the other.
Must have been watching some of my old tapes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm sure he looks it up.
Hey, I'm the best goalie in this family. I have an undefeated
best what?
record. Goalie, hockey goalie. I have an undefeated record in this family.
That's because you played goalie one time.
Yeah, we won 7-5.
And you were how old?
I don't know. I have a picture of me, so I'll put that on. I was like
Maybe 8.
8, yeah, and I won.
You were
I was
Okay,
nice.
that's good.
So, best goalie.
So the Bruins are at what? 70 points?
70 points.
There's only one other team
They
that
got to
has
be on
60.
pace for like what? 130 points or something?
It's ridiculous.
It scares me though.
I was telling Joey the other night.
There's only one other team.
It scares me. I don't like winning the President's Trophy. I feel like that team always chokes in the playoffs in the first round.
Because they do.
I don't know about the Bruins though.
I know. I part of me also feels that they're just on another level and no one's going to beat them. But they need to get bigger size. They always lose to the bigger teams.
Carolina's no slouch.
Look at the Kraken.
The Bruins and Carolina are the only 2 teams that only have single-digit losses.
Yeah.
Here's my other thing too. The Bruins need to get bigger because they always lose to those bigger teams in the playoffs. It's look at the Kraken the other night. Jack Edwards said something like their smallest defenseman is like 6'2", 6'1".
Jesus.
Their smallest guy is 6'2".
Who?
Like on the Kraken, and then they lost 3-0. You could tell that the Bruins were having trouble getting entries, setting up in the zone. Like
They had just come off the
trouble.
West Coast swing, though, too.
Yeah, they had, but like it all makes sense that that's the kind of team that they lose to. That's their kryptonite.
Yeah, but I mean, at 33 and
bigger,
5,
more
you're going to lose some games. You're not going to win them all.
Right.
There is the human nature and the
of
element of
course.
travel.
Yeah.
They just come back off the West Coast. You expect them to lose it, and all they do is they lose, and then they recharge.
Right.
And then they go back out and have a game like this. But I mean, at 33 and 5, and they have 2 games at hand with Toronto, and still they're 11 points up. So things are looking pretty good.
You're still saying they're winning the cup.
I do.
Yeah, they are.
You should have placed that bet.
You still can.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
But
be
it's not going to be as good now. And then, what about the NBA? Yeah, okay, good. No, but seriously, it's a good time to be in Boston because the Celtics are kicking ass too.
Yeah, and hopefully the Patriots, actually find a good offense coordinator.
Red Sox are gonna.
I think they're gonna go for Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, he's one of the names.
And then they're gonna bring in DeAndre Hopkins.
So you don't think Bill O'Brien?
No, I think they'd rather have DeAndre Hopkins than Bill O'Brien. If they can get Cliff Kingsbury, I think Bill likes Cliff and what he can do with the offense.
Well, we don't know what he can do. I mean, we know what Bill O'Brien's done. He's an established offensive mind who did very well with developing. I don't care what people want to say about Tom Brady now, but he developed that offense to help Brady shine. And then McDaniels after that. But if you know the type of system and know the style of play that Mac Jones needs, then that's fine. I think Patricia had failed at that.
Sucked. I think Joe Judge needs to be special teams coordinator again because we can't have special teams like that anymore.
When the special teams were under Joe Judge, they were phenomenal.
Not like that.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I do think that he is perfect for that job.
That can't happen. You can't lose games because of special teams.
So let's talk about Steve Belichick. Does he leave the Patriots?
No. I think he should.
I think he should too.
I think he should get away from his dad and try and be his own thing. Because I don't think this
if
is
he
doing
wants
any
to be
favors.
a bona fide
right
coach, whether it be at the collegiate level or at the pros, get away from your dad.
Bill should be pushing.
Go now. Because there have been a lot of NFL coaches that have had sons. This is not just Bill Belichick and Steve and his other
throughout
son.
the whole league. Yeah.
I mean, you've had the Shanahans, but they've all left and come from other locations, and they've all started with other people. So he got to start. Let him go. Maybe he goes to a big powerhouse, college team.
I think he needs to go to like a Division I college or something.
And if he does, SEC or ACC, Big Ten, any of these big schools that'll give him that shot at being a defense coordinator, let him establish his own, and then he can always return back in the pros to another team.
Right.
And then he's developed his own portfolio, not just sitting under the wings, because quite honestly, the defense.
People think the only reason
defense helped the Patriots this season by far, and really was, Bill Belichick's defense. They always get the credit. Gerard Mayo never got credit, and Steve Belichick never got credit if it was really him. Nobody really knew because they didn't get a title. So there was, let Steve go to somewhere else. Let him establish himself as a legitimate, true, bona fide defensive coordinator. Then he returns to the NFL. Or he stays in the NFL, but just another team.
Yeah, Bill should be pushing that too. If he wants what's best for him, he should be pushing that because he's never going to get credit. It's always going to be, he's only there because he's Bill's kid.
Well, let's put it this way. Bill's going to be there for what?
Make his own
Another
name.
2 years maybe?
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Gerard Mayo, I think that's why they're...
No, what happens to Steve, though? Somebody takes over. Okay,
yeah.
Steve, you're out.
That's why he needs
So you know what? Go. Move now. Establish yourself. That's what I think. And I do think Gerard Mayo should become the defensive coordinator. So, all right.
And I don't know what they want to do with Matt Patricia, but I could care less.
Well, I think they're going to find him suitable more for maybe consulting on the defensive side of the ball.
Director of player personnel or some shit. Just get out of here. Just get off the sideline.
Or, maybe go upstairs.
Just get off the sideline.
The guy can coach. He's not a head coach. Obviously, there are certain things you have to prove you can and cannot do before you are given another opportunity, right? I think he's proven that he's not a head coach, and I think he's proven he's not an offensive-minded coach. He used to coach offense before, years ago.
Where?
But he's strong at defense, and that's where I think they should be, to work on, utilize your strengths is what I've always said. So he's strong on the defensive side of the ball, stay there. Whether you're a defensive consultant or you're upstairs working with Gerard Mayo, stay there.
Just get him off the sideline. I'm sick of seeing him.
Just stay there.
Talk about the Red Sox.
That sucks.
Holy shit. What are the Red Sox doing?
Well, they suck.
But I don't understand what they're doing, what they're thinking.
We don't got Bogarts anymore.
You see their projected lineup is like, Joey, look up their projected lineup and say it's trash.
It is trash. And how many times have you ever heard us say, if you want to have a good team, you got to be strong up the middle, right? Well, strong up the middle means what for us? Story's done for what? Possibly the season.
Year.
He's done for the season.
Yeah, he waited to have surgery till I don't know why.
And now we don't have
Christian Arroyo playing second
and not Bogarts.
and no Bogarts.
And then catching.
Reese McGuire.
So where are we strong up the middle?
Don't know.
Yeah, we got Masataka Yoshida, Kike Hernandez, Rafael Devers, Justin Turner, Tristan Casas, Alex Verdugo, Christian Arroyo, Reese McGuire, and Jaron Duran. Sounds like a losing team to
I mean, I'm excited for Tristan Casas. I think he's going to be a stud. I'm excited for Justin Turner, Devers. Obviously.
So our catches are Reese McGuire and Connor Wong. That's it.
It looks yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
What the fuck? That's like the Woo Sox.
I mean, Reese McGuire as a catcher, like nowadays, there's no catcher that's hitting 350 anymore or 300. So Reese McGuire, his batting average last he's never really gone below 250. So I'll take it, but that's nothing special. That's not going to do us anything. That's not going to do you any favors.
How's our outfield look?
Well, you got Yoshida, the new guy from Japan.
Yeah.
You got Verdugo.
You got Yoshida, Verdugo,
And Karen
Duran.
That's the starting.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay, so this doesn't get any better now. Pitchers.
I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the rotation or the bullpen or anything.
Chris Sale, Nick Pivetta, Garrett Whitlock, Corey Kluber,
It's the same fucking
Brian
shit.
Balo, and James Paxton.
Isn't one of them having surgery? I thought somebody was
I don't know.
I
Probably
think so. Probably Chris Sale.
Yeah.
Sale, Sale, Pavetta.
Kluber,
Holy
right?
shit.
Did you see Kluber?
So it's half good for their.
Oh, well, no, because
Boston
pitchers
teams.
nowadays only go 5 innings. Now you need middle relief.
Yeah.
And then who we got to close?
Kluber, right? Didn't you see Kluber?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
But we have half the
182
Boston sports
games.
teams are doing good.
162 games.
He's gonna have to close out half of them.
Or if you had Kluber.
Okay, well, we'll just bag this. They legitimately.
I mean, what'd you expect? Did you expect anything out of them this year anyway? So
Every time when some Boston sports teams do good, the other ones do bad. So
So
got the
we are-
Bruins-
it used to not be that way.
We're looking at the
Early
American League being
2000s.
once again the Yankees, Toronto, Tampa, Baltimore, and then us finishing the basement again.
Yeah.
Okay, that alone means number one, ownership doesn't give a shit about this team.
No, they care about their
letting
soccer
people go,
team.
letting people go. Well, they shouldn't have. They care about their soccer team, and I'm not sure the GM is Kyan Bloom there is doing anything to. I really don't get it.
No.
But
He
they,
said something. He was
I
like,
don't have a
"We're
problem
gonna
jacking
do
up the
this."
ticket prices.
He's like, "We're gonna do this, and it's gonna be awesome."
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
do
gonna be
that.
awesome. It's
No.
gonna be awesome. Awesome last place.
We're not idiots. Don't try and.
Also, speaking on sports and football, the XFL starting up this year.
When?
It's in 40 days, I think, maybe less, but they're already starting practice. So, yeah, I know you're a Battlehawks fan. I'm a Roughnecks fan. Are you still a Roughnecks fan?
Oh yeah, Roughnecks till I die, bro.
Yeah, Roughnecks till you die. H-Town.
So they can't start until after the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, they're not going to start till after the Super Bowl.
What, like late February? Something like that?
It's spring, so
Oh, it's spring.
yeah, it's
Oh,
spring
so it's
football.
a lot longer than 40 days away.
Well, no, it's called spring football, but it's not really in the spring. It's just called that. But it's probably last time it started like a week after the Super Bowl, so they might do that. I don't really know the exact date, but I don't think the Roughnecks are going to do well in the XFL. But hey, you never know. The Roughnecks got a really average team, which sucks because they're so good last year. But that's why I'd say the XFL. I can't wait because I find it more entertaining than the NFL.
What?
Yeah, it's not as good football.
That's
but I
a
still find it
cold,
more entertaining.
cold take.
I just like it.
Why?
Because
Shitty football sucks.
It's not shitty football. It's the best. It's like some of the best players in college that they couldn't get a chance in the NFL. They weren't good enough.
Because they suck.
No,
Yeah, but
let me just.
That's
let
like
me
saying
just.
college football
Joey,
sucks. Then
the best players in
No,
college
the best
football
players in college football
are in
play
the NFL.
Go to the NFL.
no. You didn't hear what I said. So
I think
thanks.
I did, but good.
The best players in college football that couldn't make it, that weren't good enough for the NFL, or
That means
were
they didn't
injured.
play much in
No,
college.
so you're talking about the B level college.
Well, no,
players.
you can still play in college and be a good player. Just get cut from the NFL. All the players in the XFL were in the NFL. Just got cut. But how many players?
Not
do you
all
think?
of them were ever in the NFL. That's not.
I know, but the starters, a lot of, I guarantee 10 out of the 11 starters.
Yeah, it's shitty football. The bottom line. It's all the guys who couldn't make it.
But most of them do get drafted and do good.
Yeah,
Devontae
it's
Turpin,
still the guys
PJ
who
Walker.
couldn't make it. They all suck.
But they do
couldn't
good in
make
the
it.
NFL after the XFL. when
Yeah,
they get
because the
signed.
XFL is shittier and it's easier when you're bad. You're playing against bad competition.
But then
No
some
shit
of
they're
them
gonna
do
do
good in
better.
the NFL.
Who has done well in the NFL?
Devontae Turpin.
What are his numbers? Is he still in the NFL?
He's an All-Pro. He was in the
Okay, so one player.
yeah, PJ Walker. He started.
He had to start.
Well, no,
He had
you're
no
gonna
choice.
get like one or two players.
PJ
for the
Walker
most
had to
part, you're
start.
looking
They had no
at-
choice.
Some line-
You're looking at BC level college players who had their
I'm not
their
saying
chance,
that you
had
can't
their
make it,
sniff
but-
at trying to make it, didn't make it. But it's a good like minor league football program.
Yeah, it's sure if you want to call it.
You know, I mean, that's
Minor league. Yeah.
basically what we're looking at. And it's a minor league so that if the NFL wants to pull anybody or ask anybody to come to their camp, they do invite them. Right? So it's a good minor league. What I like about it is all the technical shit that they do on TV, like having the replay officials, you can hear them talk to
Yeah,
each
I
other.
They have a
that.
sensor in the ball so you can see the
Good.
first down.
It's
And
very interactive for the fans.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool.
They don't have a field goal after. They don't have a PAT. They have.
I like that too.
That's what I would love to see the NFL institute is.
You're either on the 2-yard line, 5-yard line, or 10-yard line.
I'd like to
you
see
can get
that.
3 points.
I would like to see that. I'd like to see better technology used for first downs, touchdowns, whether the ball crossed the line or whether it's a first
owned
down.
by-
Whether you're inbounds or out of bounds.
Inbounds or out of bounds, which
You only
we
need
have
1
seen
foot in.
shitty officials.
You only need 1 foot in. You could. I know in the USFL you could do 2 forward passes. I think you could do in the XFL. You can do 2 forward passes, but you have to stay behind the line of scrimmage. The onside kick, they don't do that anymore. They do like 4th and 10, starting from like.
They give the
30.
options, right? Instead of doing an
Can't do an
onside kick,
onside
which you
kick.
can't do,
You can do a 4th and 10.
you can do a 4th and 10 from like
your
a
own
40 or
30.
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
which is way better.
Which I
It
think
makes
is-
so much more sense.
I think they should look at some of those. Absolutely, they should look at some of them. All right, so we're hitting the time now. Don't keep trying to avoid this.
Yeah, he's trying to
It
avoid
is
it.
time
It's
for you.
onion time.
Onion.
So let's go back and revisit this real quick. You challenged me. You said I could not eat half of an onion.
I can't smell that though. That's gross.
Yeah, I challenge you. You can eat half of a red onion. Don't
if
eat
I
an
did-
onion, a red onion. And
If I did,
if you did, then I have to eat a whole red onion.
all right. Now, if you don't eat this whole onion,
Well, you did eat that half of the red onion. I didn't think you were.
yes. So now you got to eat that. Now, if you don't, then what?
Nothing.
No, there's got to be something. We have to.
Well, you gotta think of it. I ain't thinking of it.
So we'll have the people vote on it.
Okay. Yeah, but just dive right in. Dive right in.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm taking little bites.
I'm gonna probably take your. I'm taking your microphone off so we don't hear you crunching. Small bites is the worst way to do it. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna taste every bit of it.
Oh boy, that's spicy. Ooh wee.
Say that again.
Oh boy, that's spicy.
Yeah. Well, don't chew into the mic though. You're gonna be here forever.
Eating it like I'm not trying to sit here all day.
One leaf.
Eating it like a freaking potato chip.
Yeah. Take it all in. That's it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I ate it like an apple last time, and it was not. It's not good, but you challenged me, and I can't let. I don't know what it is about a dad. You just can't take the challenge and not do it. Dads will know out there when your son challenged you to something, whether it's 21 in the driveway shooting baskets or eating an onion. Yeah, that's good, man.
You can't do
good.
it. He's not gonna do it.
Look at that face. Uh-huh. You can't even do half.
Yeah, no.
He's tapping out.
Is the towel getting thrown in the ring? Wow. Folks, I kicked his ass in
Holy
this
shit,
challenge.
that wasn't even close.
Not even close.
Maybe next time you'll think about that before you challenge it. That was his idea too.
Now,
Spicy.
get up to the mic.
And say you're a bitch.
Daddy.
You're a fat loser in your body odor.
Say, Daddy,
What?
I'm a bitch.
I'm not saying daddy.
And I lost my challenge.
You gotta get that out of your vocab, daddy, that word.
Yeah, you can't. It's not. Daddy doesn't know what that means anymore in 2023.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
I was wrong.
You're a bitch.
Very wrong. Yeah.
I knew I couldn't do it. I just didn't think he could.
You're soft. So you're soft.
Wait a minute, you jackass. Why would you say I knew he couldn't do it? That's why I bet. But then you bet the whole onion.
Because I knew I couldn't do it. That's what I said. I knew I couldn't do it.
So why would you bet on it if you couldn't do it?
I bet that he couldn't do it. So I was so confident that he couldn't do it. I was
You were
like,
so
I'll eat the whole
confident.
thing.
No,
I'll eat
but
fucking
you-
five
So now you
onions.
just look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the camera and say, I'm an idiot.
All right. I was wrong.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Whatever.
You're
Is that what you want to hear? I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I was wrong. It was spicy.
Surprise.
I knew I couldn't eat it. I knew it, but it was it's still spicy.
Well, driving down the game, down the fight last night, you know what kind of pisses me off? And I'm still thinking about it. When you're on a 2-lane highway, the person in the left lane, what should they be traveling at, the speed?
The fast lane.
Like, there are certain things that really piss me off.
Was there a difference between 2-lane and like more?
Well, 3-lane.
If you're in
3-lane or a 5-lane.
yeah, 80.
The high-speed lane is always to the left.
80 or more, I think left.
So if you're on a 2-lane and you're in the left lane, what are you doing? Like in Canada, you can't maintain that lane. You have to just do it when you're passing and then come back in.
I mean, technically, you're supposed to do that here. It's
right,
passing lane.
right. So, like, fucking people, they just drive like 55
Yeah, that's crazy.
in the left lane.
You get a ticket for
and
that.
act like they own the damn road. That pisses me off.
That's going to cause accidents.
It gives me road rage. It really does.
If people go 50 in the left lane, what are they doing? What are you doing?
And then when you pass them quick and go back in, like they think you're the asshole.
Yeah.
It's like, no, buddy, don't be driving that way.
You should at least be going 75 in that lane.
And I'm sorry to all the truck drivers. I don't like when trucks drive in that left lane either.
Me neither.
There's no point.
No
if you're
sense.
going to go in the middle, go fast or go
even on
right.
major highways, 3-lane highways, there are certain sections where they can. You don't need to be in the left lane.
The worst thing is in the world, I'll show a picture of this. I just saw this yesterday. It's 50-lane highway.
Holy shit.
Merges into a 4-lane
Where is
highway.
that?
China.
It looks
Merges into 4 lanes.
it's
It looks like fucking Boston. It looks like the
Look at that.
expressway.
It merges into 4 lanes.
Who was the engineering genius who ever thought of that?
Someone in China.
50 or 15?
Look it up. It merges into 4 lanes. How much traffic do you think you're going to be in after that?
A 50? Did you say 50?
50 into 4, yeah.
50.
So
50
think about it
lanes
right
into
now.
4.
Think of how, no matter how sad you are, guess what? You're not in that. You're not in that traffic jam. I'm relaxing.
I would do anything I can to never be in that, even
Somehow
if I lived
there's-
there.
Hundreds of cars there. That's horrible. I saw that yesterday and I was shocked. I was like, 50.
What gives you the biggest road rage?
People not using blinkers.
or when you're waiting at the stop sign and people don't use their blinker and then they use
Yeah.
the last second. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if I'm at a stop sign and people are coming and they don't use and they turn.
People are approaching. Oh, yeah, now I'll put it on.
Yeah, it's like
Are you
thanks.
fucking kidding me? My worst thing is when somebody like honks or flips me off. Like, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. You're lucky I don't just fucking get out of the car right now and kick your ass.
Settle down.
No, but it's
No, really. You're like, why? You don't know me. I don't know you. I know people who have like guns in the cars that point guns at people. Like, God
Yeah.
So
forbid.
I don't give the finger to anyone because I don't know who you get. I mean, like you're right. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know who I'm giving the finger to. What if I give the finger and this guy's crazy and has like 3 guns?
Exactly. Yeah. Like,
some fucking mobster or something.
I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore.
you're lucky I don't
give
give
the
a
finger to
fuck
anyone.
about like if people do that to me. But like, you watch where you're doing that to,
It's
please.
like last night.
I know.
Last night when I was looking at the crowd, and some lady was like laughing.
Yeah. Say
Fucking
that. Say that. All right. Yeah. Fuck that lady.
What was it?
Nothing. I was saying last night when after the fight when the ref when the fight was being announced, like the winner.
Oh, yeah.
And I turned around to the crowd, and some lady was obviously she wasn't laughing at the fight. She was talking to a friend. They were laughing about something, and it just pissed me off. 'Cause I was like, "Nah, this fucking lady's laughing shit, enjoying her time. Like nothing to be fucking laughing about right now. Like no one should be fucking laughing in here.
No one. This is not funny.
I'm fucking pissed off." That I was like, that got me even more angry.
Yeah, speaking of
Why the fuck is she enjoying her time? Like, nothing's enjoyable right now.
Nothing is enjoyable.
Don't fucking laugh.
something funny about driving. I can't say the name. Hopefully they're not watching. I don't think they are. Why would they? But if they are, this person got mad at somebody driving, like actually pissed. I don't know why. And they were supposed to go somewhere. So they drove an hour out of the way, the opposite direction of like where they're supposed to go follow that guy and chase him down.
Yeah, that's
And they didn't even get there. They just chased him to scare them.
so stupid.
And they're like,
What the hell's wrong with you?
all right. Well, let's go back to what we were doing. Like, why would you chase me? Michael, remember we had somebody like drive up against us? And
Yeah,
chase
it's
us?
me. I'm still chasing you.
It's me.
Oh, that was weird. After the gym,
Yeah, after the gym one day, we were like a 50-minute drive home.
guy followed us the whole way. It was very
Whole way,
weird.
right up our ass.
Like every turn I took, I was trying to lose him. Kept taking that turn, and then I took a turn down the neighborhood, and I was like, all right.
Why?
We got it.
And then he turned. And then
Where'd he go?
we turned another road down that neighborhood, and he turned down that neighborhood, in the neighborhood inside the neighborhood that we turned down.
You sure it wasn't a cop?
No, and then he pulled into a house. He happened to live in
The
that
first
neighborhood.
house we go into, like the street. We don't know. We still think he's following us. He had his high beams on right up our ass, doing something weird.
Yeah, it was strange.
I got scared. I was looking for weapons or something. Like, we gotta fight.
People who leave their blinker on after they change the lane, just fucking forget it. Leave it on.
That's the
doesn't
worst. Or
bug
getting
me.
off the highway, they
Doesn't
put their
bug-
blinker on,
bug
leave it
me.
on. No, that's the worst. When they're getting off the highway, leave their blinker on. Like, do you not notice it?
I don't like if I'm on a long, windy road and someone's driving like 20 miles per hour on the long, like, fucking go.
Go.
I hate that. It'll make you drive 20 minutes longer by being behind someone like that.
Now, how about if you legitimately have a right on red and there's a sign that says right turn after stop, something like that.
Yeah, and the person doesn't
And
go.
the fucking person just stays there.
Yeah, I got
Doesn't do
yelled
it.
at on my driving lesson because I
Stop.
turned right on red. They're like, you don't need to do that. And I was like,
No, you do.
I'm doing it. I'm not
You
worried.
actually
you
do.
can.
You actually
Yeah,
do have to
it's-
do that. That's wrong. You actually do have to do that.
I mean, why would you not do it?
It's just taking up way more time. There's no need to be. It's like doing something like wrong with.
People just
The
sit
road.
there. They read the sign. Oh, right turn. Right. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's red.
Fucking wait. Go.
I don't know. Yeah, what's the point of waiting?
It's not like somebody's gonna hit you.
There's no one coming.
Yeah.
There's one coming. Look, no one still. Need an invitation.
You see that self-driving car that stops in the tunnel, caused like a 20-car pileup?
What?
Yeah. It's
Wait,
like
who was
one of
in
new
the-
Teslas?
But you can still drive the car.
Yeah,
right?
but it was self-driving. It
were
just
they not
stopped.
thinking?
No, it just stopped like,
Oh.
automatically. The car
Oh,
just
it
completely
all
stopped.
crashed.
The car just
They,
stopped.
they
They all
electronics,
crashed. So they crashed.
Stopped, and then
the
cars
electronics on
piled
it.
yeah, I guess.
Wow.
I don't know what happened. I just saw it was driving, stops, and then people just drove into him.
Oh, I thought you were
Obviously,
just
it was
saying
remote
like,
control.
I thought you were
right?
just saying
Nobody
it
was
was like a
driving
traffic
that, right?
jam, but
No, people were in it.
crashed.
Oh, people were in it.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
letting the car drive.
I thought it was this new self-driving remote control.
Well, what's the point of that? It just
know.
drives around
What
its
are you
own.
talking
What
about?
do I know?
The only point of driving is
Delivery
to
is
go in
some
the car to go
bullshit.
somewhere.
No, people were.
You never
in
know
the
with
car.
Elon Musk. He comes up with all these.
People were in the car,
Crazy.
and the car stopped,
And they all crashed.
and they all.
I thought you were
behind
just
them
saying
all
they went in a
crashed.
traffic jam. I was like, so what? Did the person go in and just go? But yeah,
No,
that's brutal.
they all crashed because the car just stopped. That's my one biggest fear about letting automatic or what do they call them?
AI?
Self-driving cars.
Artificial intelligence starts driving. Yeah.
No, that's can't happen.
No. As much as people suck at driving, I'd
Stop doing
still rather that.
Yeah, that gets picked up on.
What other things with driving? Driving sucks sometimes. Sometimes
It's because you're
driving
shitty at it.
No. I'm good at driving.
Certain states are worse than others.
Well, we live in
Rhode Island's
Mass.
awful.
We live in New England.
Rhode Island is rough.
Rhode Island's rough, but how far? It's not that far away from Massachusetts. Right next to each other. So Mass is horrible. At least what people say. I think they're bad, but I don't know anything other. Like anything.
We have
Not that
so much.
It's not that Massachusetts drivers are bad. It's just that they're just fucking rude and ignorant. So they'll just cut
Yeah.
you off.
That's because everybody calls massholes.
In college, people who aren't from Mass and stuff, they're like from like the Midwest and whatever, who come to Stonehill, they always say that Massachusetts drivers are such assholes. and they just don't care about driving. They just go and don't even care. If
Yeah,
they get,
so I guess
it's
that
like
makes
they don't
them
even
shitty
care about
drivers,
getting in a
but
crash.
they're not shitty drivers. They just
It's not like that commercial where they go, okay, no, you go. No, you go.
Yeah.
No, we're like, no, I'm going.
Speaking
I'm
about
going.
Mass New England, let's talk about that fucking Powerball winner or Mega Millions winner.
Oh,
The guy from Maine.
Such
You
bullshit.
kidding me? I'm glad it's from Maine though, because they probably
You probably need
they
it.
probably what?
you probably need
They
it.
probably what?
Unless you're a rich guy from Maine, but
Wow.
the people I've seen in Maine personally had like
Go down to the corner style.
3 teeth in their head, and they're playing like the banjo on like in the
Jeez.
woods or something. So
He's going to love it up there.
I don't even think does he know he won the Mega Millions?
Yeah, they just claimed it.
Oh my gosh, he's
They
probably
claimed it today. They had to get more security for their trailer. No,
for the trailer
I
park.
got to own the whole trailer park up here now.
Well, now we can buy the whole like a ton of acres of woods and stuff, so we can hunt and do all the fun stuff you do in Maine.
All I know is that even if he has one tooth now, he is going to be laughing at all of us and enjoying his one tooth.
Yeah,
I have no idea who it is, so it's probably awful of us to even.
it could be. Yeah, it could be a totally normal guy. I can look that up.
It could be something like doctor or something. It could be the only dentist in Maine.
He's like, come on, guys. I don't have one tooth.
I'm the only dentist in Maine, and I won this.
Does it show the picture of him, or are they not allowed to do that?
No, it just says it was claimed.
Don't you have to come forward, though? Isn't that like...
You do, yeah. Well, yes.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know the.
if you don't come
rules, I
forward,
never won.
we're gonna keep making fun of you. And saying that you're a
No, I just read today that where it was claimed, and he bought it at a gas station.
Wait, where do they post the picture? Because I really want to find what this guy looks like. 'Cause he probably looks like hillbilly. And I think
Is
he
it?
is.
Wow,
They're not showing the picture.
How much was it?
1.3. Oh no, that was
1.3 billion.
no. That was
The
2018.
what do you even do with that?
It was 1.35 billion. Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know what he got, what he cleared or she. I don't know who. I don't even know if it was male or female.
It was sold down at Hometown Gas and Grill, Lebanon, Maine. And they're not showing a picture of the guy. That sucks. Imagine winning Mega Millions. You're like, holy shit. My life's...
They'll have a big thing on
Your
it.
life is forever changed. Yeah,
So
we'll
I don't
find
even
a
know what
picture.
they.
Maybe when I edit it, we'll have a picture of the guy.
Even a one-time payout, even if that's at like I don't know, 600-700 million or something like that.
I'll take that.
Are you
in a
shitting me?
heartbeat.
Yeah. I'd be happy. I'd be happy if I fucking scratched a ticket, won $1,000 or something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But, all right,
Congrats to you.
that's about it. We got any shout-outs?
Nope.
No shout-outs. None.
No, I mean,
Well, don't get him going on shoutouts, because if he does have a shoutout, he'll spend 10 minutes talking on about it. Like
oh,
last
let's
time.
get your shout out. We're gonna do HogWash again.
Yeah, I'll do HogWash again. Actually, I was gonna do HogWash. If you're
Oh,
in
shit,
the
huh?
Massachusetts region, hey, get some HogWash barbecue. That is,
HogWash BBQ.
yeah,
Best barbecue in
It honestly
Southeastern
is the
Mass.
best barbecue in Massachusetts. I had a ton of other barbecue. Doesn't even compare to HogWash.
Yeah, we first started saying this when they were one of our proud sponsors at Southeastern Mass in Rhode Island, and I think it's now it can be safely said that they're probably one of the best in all the state.
Yeah, I say in New England.
Yeah. Now reach out to them, folks. But I don't know how far they'll travel. But if you want some of the best barbecue around, you got to reach out to HogWash BBQ. My shout outs will still remain in boxing. I wish you all the best, Joey, on the 28th. And the rest of the team that's going to continue on. And we have the shirt behind Joey, the Andriozzi shirt, the Gentle Savage, is defending his title on February 18th. So we wish Tony all the best. And as he defends that, maybe we'll have another show and get him in here for that too. So we look forward to that. So, folks, that is it. Anything else that I missed?
I think that's
What are you
it.
doing?
That's it.
You all right?
Just
all I do.
playing with myself.
Oh,
Playing with
okay,
yourself.
then.
Jesus
We'll take
Christ.
that. Let's
Save
get
that
the
for your
cameras off
OnlyFans.
first. That's why we have locked.
Whoa.
That's why we have locked doors. All right, folks. Hopefully, like, share, subscribe,
Comment,
please. And we'll see you on the next podcast of the Punch Drunk Podcast with the Brooks Brothers. That's Michael. That's Joey.
Peace.
I'm Paul. We're out.
Pretty good.